Hello everyone, welcome to the Skystrike archives. Today I'm going to be discussing episode 8 / most of what's happened in the Bad Batch so far, and a theory that I've sort of come up with to do with that. Okay, so I've been discussing a lot of my theories outside of the episodes with people on the Star Wars Editors Council Discord. I'll leave a link to that below. So this theory is basically, I had a theory at the start of this, when the first couple of episodes came out, that, each episode was going to be a member of the Bad Batch developing their relationship with Omega. And I've noticed that has happened with Hunter. He has now changed dramatically. He is looking after Omega as his main priority now. Especially in episode 8, there was multiple times in this episode where he pretty much protected her with his entire body. And like when Crosshair said shoot the kid, he said your issue's with me, not her, and he jumped, kind of in front of it. And then with Wrecker, it's happened sort of not as quickly, but more slowly. First, he built the bedroom for her on the Marauder. Second, they have like a post-mission kind of ritual of getting Mantel mix. And then with episode 8, he's teaching her how to disarm a bomb, but he's doing it in a fun way because she wasn't trained to be a soldier like the rest of the batch. So this theory goes off from there, and as you can see, my first point here is that we're still waiting for an episode where Tech and Echo have to establish their relationship, because it's only happened to Wrecker and Hunter, and they are very much, Tech and Echo are still very much in soldier mode, as evidenced by the fact Echo thinks that they should have gone with Rex and Tech only focuses on the mission objective. Neither seems to want to go outside of Wharton missions. Someone put here, this is very well put, and I put, I'm going to go into this theory, blah blah blah, in another channel, which I did. And this is another part where I just go into some theories I have after watching episode 8. Yeah. Series will end with a showdown on Camino, whether that's the Kaminoan Rebellion or the Batch gets to put a group of people together that they've met over this to get Omega back. I've seen a few people say that Boba will appear, and I do see that happening. I'd even risk to say that we'll get the sort of canon, not animated Boba showdown with Cad Bane. If we do get Boba, I think he will try and steal Omega from Cad Bane and realise that she is a clone, just like he is, she's just a kid, basically, like he was. And he will return to the Bad Batch. Not entirely sure where Crosshair's going to go from here. Will the radiation from the engine do something to his chip? Will he die serving the Empire? Will he eventually have his chip removed? I have no route that I think he's going to go down. It's very open. And then last point is, I really hope we see Rex again. And then someone put here about the chip in Crosshair's head, and I put, I like the idea. But this is the main theory that I've been sort of talking with people about. Okay, welcome to another TED Talk. Will Echo and Tech split away from the Bad Batch to join Rex and the Rebellion? As I said in Bad Batch discussion, Echo and Tech are still very much in soldier mode. Echo even said he thinks they should have gone with Rex instead of being in debt to Sid. Tech is also quite wired, literally, to being a soldier, whereas when Omega asked what war was like, he gave a very blunt and true definition, which is how he thinks. He can't grasp nuance or think for himself. Hunter and Wrecker are already changed from being just soldiers, Hunter a bit more than Wrecker. Hunter's behaviour this episode was so obvious that his new purpose is to protect Omega. How many times did he shield her with himself this episode? Wrecker and Omega also have this post-mission ritual. He's teaching Omega sort of like how you would teach a child, apart from we wouldn't actually teach a child how to disarm a bomb. So I think there's a small possibility we could see Echo and Tech either persuade Hunter and the Batch to go with Rex, or they will split off on their own. Now I say this as an alternative to all of them dying. It's like, I want them all to live. How could that be possible? So I said maybe some of them leave to go and join Rex and the Rebellion. I was like, okay, how can I run with the idea? What evidence is there for that? And this is what I came up with. And everyone's like this idea. This is something I never would have thought about, but now I think about it, it makes sense. And then there's also SWE's come up with the headcanon that Echo Base is named after Echo. And then what I love about this theory is in its inventive way to separate the batch and allow them potentially at the end of the series to go off in their own pockets of the galaxy without having to just die. I could see a couple of them dying, a couple of them heading off to the rebellion, Tekoneko likely as you said, perhaps Hunter raising Omega peacefully somewhere far away in the war. So yeah, wow, a good theory, Alice. Makes a lot of sense as a kind of bittersweet ending to the series. The Bad Batch are something of a family unit at the end of the day, and given that the series has the gradual dissolution of the clone army going into the background, having the batch break apart as they each find different purposes in a changing galaxy rhymes thematically with that. Plus, like you said, it's a good reason to not simply kill them all off, although I have a feeling one of them is going to die. And I agree, I think someone's going to die. And as I said further down, as I said, it's sad, I can totally see one of them dying, which could then cause the batch to finally break up and go their own ways. And yeah, that's my theory about Echo Tech possibly going off with Rex and becoming part of the rebellion. I guess we'll see. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time for our live watch-alongs on Twitch every Friday at 8 PM UK time. Bye!